All right, thank you, Pablo. I'm now joined by UW Hall of Famer and Super Bowl champion Travis Beckum. And you deserve an introduction, so let's take a look back at some of your accomplishments. These highlights just so happen to be against Washington State, 2007 finalist for the Mackey Award, given to college football's most outstanding tight end. Beckum earned that. A consensus first-team All-Big Ten selection in 2007, a year Beckum led the nation in receiving yards as a tight end. And Beckum went on to be drafted by the Giants in the third round of the 2009 draft, winning the Super Bowl in 2010. Those are just a few things. You had a list of accomplishments. I just had to pick a few. Yeah. But thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate it. It's glad to be here.
So just talking about Luke Fickell's head coach, a new era for Wisconsin. How do you feel like the players have responded to him so far?
I think initially it came to them as a shock. I think for the whole Badger Nation, it came to a shock. I think everyone was leading up to thinking that Jim Leonhard was going to have that role, and then when they basically put out the news that he was going to take over, it was a shock to, again, Badger Nation. And I think the guys responded well. I think they built a really good bond with Jim Leonhard, but Coach Fickell has a track record of being great, and greatness is contagious, and the guys have picked that up very quickly.
We didn't see the new air raid offense a ton in that season opening win, but just talking about the talent, the quarterback, Tanner Mordecai, and all the weapons at wide receiver, what do you think's the potential for this offense?
I'm super pumped, and just based off of what you said, there wasn't too much air raid that went on, and obviously the first half was different than the second half, but I mean, we have weapons. I mean, we have stacked receivers. We'd love to see the four wide. Obviously, that's going to put mano-a-mano with Braylon. And then you get games where you're going to see Braylon have 7 catches. That's awesome. I'm glad that we have a back that can catch, because that's going to put man coverage on linebackers, and hopefully we can implement some kind of wheel route and put a man on man and run them deep down the field.
Looking ahead to tomorrow's game, the defense has their hands full with Cameron Ward, just threw for 451 yards and 3 touchdowns. What do you want to see from this defense tomorrow?
I know we lost 2 crucial guys in Keanu Benton and Nick Herbig, but we have guys that want to step up. Obviously, Jordan Turner is going to miss the first half, but we have Darrell Peterson and guys that want to play, guys that want to be great. And obviously, once one door closes, one opens. And I know guys want to get in there, prove themselves. That linebacker core is deep, and I'm just excited for these guys to carry on the rest of the season.
It'll be a tough road atmosphere, sellout, intimate crowd, even 33,000. Just being a player who's gone into that type of atmosphere before, what would be your advice about what type of mindset they should have?
Did you say 33,000?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know, it's a small stadium.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, just watching some of the film that I was watching earlier, and the way that the guys were disrespecting that motion W. Here at Wisconsin, we take pride in that motion W. These guys, I mean, it's kind of looking back at film that I'm watching with the whole Tebow documentary when they lost to Alabama in the national championship. They beat us last year. They came in. For them, that was winning a national championship. Yeah. For us, it was a loss. It was deep. It hurts. But you best believe we're coming ready to play tomorrow.
Last question for you. The over-under for points is about 59 points tomorrow. What are you taking? It's a lot.
That is a lot. I'm not really a big gambling man, but I know those guys. They have some big shoes to fill with the good Washington State team, but I know they're going to be ready. We're gonna bring home a W tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully. All right,
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate
it.
And we're going to take a short time out, but when we come back, we'll hear from the Washington State side as the program looks to pull off another upset.